indeed.
Yeah, it's another Saturday conversation.
Yeah.
Episode number 47.
47. Oh, shit.
47.
I forgot to look up.
Damn, we have to look that 47. Shit up real quick.
Where we at today, man? Andem Studios?
Shit, man, we're in the Andem Street Studios.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yours truly. We're going to be doing some sessions out of here, so...
Yo, I really love the setup up here, baby.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. Shout out to the homie Will.
Oh, yes.
For hooking it up for us. Giving us an opportunity to come out of here. You know, it's a real nice place if you guys want to record.
Oh,
yes. At your boy. If you're a band, if you're a rapper, it don't matter. We can accommodate everybody over here at Andem Street Studios.
Yeah,
we even got the analog tape over here.
Oh, the reel.
We got the reels. So if you're old school, you want to transfer your music from the reels, holla at your boy.
Even with the records, too. Like, I keep looking at that Shades of Deep Purple shit right there, man. That record cover.
Oh, yeah, right behind me.
Yeah.
Fucking, so yeah, we got that going on, so.
And it's the Labor Day weekend, man.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Yeah, man.
It's motherfucking Labor Day weekend. Dude, I've been working. Yo,
this whole summer's been kind of a weird summer. Like, I've been in a weird zone. I know, like, with the show, we kind of been in a little weird zone with the show, you know. But it's the summertime, you know. A couple of people been missing, and then, you know, we've been shuffling from place to place. But, you know, it's time to get back to school, get back to basics with it, you know. But, yeah.
Yo, I didn't even realize
I haven't even gone to the beach all summer long. And I've only been to one cookout, and it was a family reunion. And I was only there for a little bit because I had to fly out to New Orleans the following day. So,
dude, I ain't been to the beach.
Nah, you ain't go for no sea bath?
I ain't been to the beach since, like... Shit, man. I ain't been to the beach all summer, but I think I only went to the beach, like... I probably ain't been to the beach in like 2 years, to be honest.
Oh, you're not a... Well, see, like...
Come on, man. I got my wet sand thing, my texture thing.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking around.
No, see, when I go to the beach, and I probably said this before, like, my whole thing about going to the beach is just going there and taking what we call in Trinidad a sea bath, where you just go into the ocean, you know, you scrub your skin, try to, like, get, you know, exfoliate, come out, rinse off, and then go about your business, go about your day. Like, I'm not fitting to sit there and have sand kicked in my feet by no punk-ass kid running around and the parents too drunk to discipline their child, and if you say something now, they want to fight you. No, I'm not fitting for none of that. So, and I'm just sitting around, it's dumb hot, and I'm not doing nothing but sitting in the sun, doing nothing, trying to listen to music, but then the other people with their Dominican music, and no offense, playing dumb loud, and it's drowning out my music. So,
man, I wear headphones everywhere, man. Like,
so you got the silent party scene then, huh?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, I noticed that, like, and I've been noticing it more, and I kind of knew it when I was younger, but like, it never really like affected like my ability to be angry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, my vision is not, you know, super great. I got glasses and shit, but my hearing is on like a wide spectrum. So like I can hear like a lot of shit. And so like a lot of things come into my brain at the same time, and it's nerve wracking, which is why I smoke so much weed now. Like I can
sensory
hear
overload.
Yeah, I can hear like all the sounds outside and everything like is going on. So when I go to the beach, it's a lot of other shit. Like, even being in the club sometimes, like, you know what I mean? I gotta, like, you can hear, like, all the little conversations and shit. It's crazy. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, I was talking about the beach and like going to the beach, man. And I haven't been to the beach.
We were talking about sensory shit.
Yeah, it's sensory shit. But yeah, like I haven't been to the beach, and I'm fitting to go to the beach. But I know like everybody else is on that last grasp with summertime, so everybody's trying to go to the beach. But I'm trying to go like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, catch some early waves before anybody gets there. You know, be home by like 9 o'clock, and I have my whole day in front of me. I already have my sea bath. I'm fresh to go.
Word.
So
I don't know, man. I'll probably make it out to the beach now that nobody's really going to the beach. Like I like the pictures and stuff that you can get while you're at the beach. And technically, I guess I have been to the beach area because there's a couple of restaurants down there that I like to frequent.
Well. See, what makes it a little bit easier too, I think, for me, is that now with the vape pens, it makes it so much easier for me to smoke my weed and go about my business without having that whole plume of smoke and then it's sticking on you like tobacco smoke sticks on you. Like, you never really smoke cigarettes, but how tobacco smoke be sticking on people. Like, the vape is like, you know, the scent isn't really sticking on you or living with you, but you still got the vibe going on. So, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I can dig it.
You know? So, yeah. But it's not just that. I want to go out there and take myself out on a date. Like you were saying.
You take yourself out on a date?
Yeah, like you were saying, like the Red Parrot out there in Newport. # label out. No, they got some nice food. So you can go out there, vape up, get some food, and then walk around and probably get a drink and just vibe out.
Nah, it's a good day, man. The beach is usually a good day, right? Because you go out there, the sun and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, my mom's birthday is tomorrow.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
like,
right.
Labor Day weekend. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, but my mom is...
Happy birthday, Moms.
Happy birthday to Moms.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I'm not going to put her age out there, but I'll just say that she's older than me.
Yeah, you're going to want your mother to be older than you. Come on, man. Come on.
Hey, I'm just...
Come on.
You know, I don't want to put her out there, but we're going to go... she wants to go to that Shaking Crab spot.
Where?
On 3rd Street. Where you, like, put the seafood in the bag and shake it up, I guess, and then you eat it. I don't know. She wants crab legs, and she wants to go there, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's not about you. It's about what you want. It's her birthday. I was going
to get her, like, a spa day. She was like, she didn't want a spa day, so...
Get a crabs and spa day.
Right?
You know, shit. You get what you want, and you get what I give you.
I've been wanting to go to that spot, too, because, you know...
What, here in Rhode Island?
Yeah, it's on 3rd Street, right?
No. I know the Shaking Crab is on 3rd Street, but the spa's on 3rd Street, too?
No. The spa is was in North Kingstown.
Oh, damn, that's a hike.
It's not really a hike. It's like 20 minutes, man.
Yeah, it depends on how fast you going and how much beach traffic you got.
Nah, ain't no beach traffic through North Kingstown, really. Well, maybe a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe
they got them sneaky beaches out there, too.
Yeah, right.
And I said beaches. Can't be on that Beavis and Butthead time. He said beaches.
Everything. It was the other big thing happening this weekend is aside from Labor Day and my mom's birthday.
Yeah.
There's also what do you call that shit there?
College football. I know you was telling me about that. What, KFC and their meatless chicken?
College football, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, college football.
Oh. I know your team's Michigan.
You know,
and
University of Michigan.
My Steelers drafted the middle linebacker.
That's right.
With their first, they actually they moved up in the draft to get him too.
Yo, there's a lot of Michigan Wolverines in the league right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we can start at.
Didn't your boy get inducted too? last year?
Charles Woodson.
Yeah.
Charles Woodson this year.
Oh, he got inducted this year?
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh, no. Charles Woodson was a couple years ago. This year was Ty Law.
Ty Law, yeah.
This year was Ty Law.
That one kind of surprised me.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, man. He's like a top 6 corner.
You know what, though? It's because he played with the Patriots, I really tuned him out. And
So it's a little bit of hate there.
No, it's not really hate. It's just the fact that I didn't put him in a position to appreciate his work.
Hey, I got 3 rings.
Yeah, again, he played for the Patriots.
You got 3 rings? Yeah, but I mean, he played for a lot of...
I don't really... I see what they do. I don't like to watch their games because it's on CBS, and a lot of times those CBS games, I don't know if it's the crowd noise or what, but it comes across like baseball games or like old Atlanta Braves games on TBS where it was kind of dull and muted in a sense, where on other stations it's a more livelier game. But yeah, no, they play on CBS and they're the Patriots, and I don't really rock with them like that. So I didn't really put him in a position to notice his actual production. That's why I was like, oh, that's surprising. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, Ty Law's in the Hall of Fame. Actually,
yeah, and he played for Michigan. And
he might be coming on the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, I gotta live with that.
Yeah. Hey,
no,
man,
but I'll be honest with him. I'll be honest. Like I said, because he played for the Patriots, I'm not really a Patriot guy, and I didn't put him in a position to appreciate his production. But again, he played for Michigan, so I'm like, you know what? I see it.
Yeah, he's hopefully coming on the show, man. We're just waiting on some dates. He's going to come on and talk about some of his businesses that he has, like the Launch Trampoline Park and some new ventures that he's got going on. But right now he's on vacation.
Hey, he earned it.
Celebrating his Hall of Fame
induction. Hey, man, he earned it.
Shout out to Ty.
Shout out. Big ups to the Michigan grad.
So the Michigan Wolverines, man. Listen, man, they got the...
No, that's what I'm acknowledging.
We about to have the GOAT at every position.
Really? Oh, yeah. You got that other guy, too.
Yeah, we got the other guy.
Number 12,
TB12.
Again, he plays for the Patriots, so it's hard. See, it's hard for me to appreciate his actual production, but I do give him this. All right? Out of all the quarterbacks that are in the league based on their career, he should have and could have easily held out to get a better contract for himself. But what happened was he understood that it was for the dynamics of the whole team for him not to take so much money where he wasn't able to get a lineman to protect his blind side or a receiver to catch a pass on a quick slant when the coverage breaks down.
Right.
So I give him that. So kind of pivoting in a sense, that's what kind of happened with Andrew Luck, is that he took all that money and they didn't have any money to give him an offensive line where now he was getting beat up. And because he got beat up to the point where he lost the love of football because he took the money.
Yeah, Andrew Luck. That's I'm not even mad at him. Like,
I'm
here's
not
the
mad
thing,
at
though.
him either.
Like, let's be clear about a couple things when it comes to like Andrew Luck.
He took the money.
He's not a fucking hero, though. Like a lot of people out there calling him courageous, and he's such a hero and he's so brave. Like, who the fuck is he being brave for? He quit his job. Like, when you like, I like to like pull things all the way down to the like bottom of the shit. The dude quit his job.
Yeah,
he got $90 million in the bank. He's hurt all the time. Like, he's not even doing his job. He's basically
he quit a job that paid him $90 million, and he still walks away with that $90 million.
Yeah.
And doesn't have to pay it back.
Right.
So
what? So he quit his job. Like, obviously, his timing could have been better.
Yeah, for the sake of the team.
He kind of LeBron James his team. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see how he LeBron his
with the bad announcement. All right, it's a stretch. It's a stretch.
Yeah, that's a real deal stretch.
But I haven't been able to hate on LeBron James all summer.
Yeah, and I figured, yeah.
With basketball season fast approaching.
Yeah, we're getting back to basics.
We're getting back to the basics.
So, back to hating LeBron on your end.
And
telling Charlie Ward he can get the buckets.
You get these buckets. It's basketball season. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Jay, man, the jumper's getting wetter. That's all I'm saying. Like, I've been out here working. So make sure I give Charlie Ward these buckets. It ain't going to be no embarrassing, shooting the ball over the basket shit.
Oh, yeah. It's a double rim and you're airballing it.
Yeah.
The double rim has nothing to do with your airball. But you were saying about Andrew Luck, though.
Yeah, so...
You're not mad at him.
I'm not mad at him, man. The dude just quit his job. Like, you think about it, like, if you were in that position where, like, you was pretty much hurt and you could get SSI or whatever.
Yep.
And that SSI is like $90 million.
He already served more than 5 years in the league.
He played 6 years in the league, 7 years, right?
So he's eligible for a pension, too,
He's
right?
eligible for the pension.
And the medical benefits, too.
He's eligible for the pension and the medical benefits. The dude just wants to feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He took a beating, man. The fucking kid got sacked like 52 times two seasons ago.
Now, would you hold it against him if he came out with a CBD kind of thing like Gronk did?
No. Like, I'm okay with, like, here's the thing about Gronk, though. Gronk also retired because he was hurt. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's giving Gronk a hard time because he did it early on. He didn't wait till, everybody's mad because he waited till like 2 weeks before the season starts. Mm-hmm. To retire from football.
But didn't Gronk want to retire last year too?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
And they call him back? Well,
you can't tell, like, how a person's feeling day to day. At the top of training camp, he could have felt good. He could have been optimistic. But then as that shit goes on, he's looking more and more like he's not going to get back to where he wants to be. So, yeah, is it suck that it's, like, last minute? Yeah, but who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, if people are, like, getting, like, all in their feelings about it, and I get it. If I was a fan, I might be, like, upset. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, all of a sudden.
Do you think the team should give those people back a refund for buying the season pass?
Because you buy season tickets. Most season ticket holders have had their season tickets for a long time. There's not very many new season ticket holders. Because some shits is like, you got to die to get season tickets. Somebody got to die for you to get season tickets.
It depends on the team, because Green Bay, that's the case.
Right. But I mean, like, also.
But for the Jets, I don't know if that's the case. You buy
season tickets for the team. Like, you don't buy season tickets for Andrew Luck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's part of it because he's on the team. But whether or not he's on the team, you're still going to watch him. If he just sat on the bench hurt all season, nobody's going to be asking for their season ticket money back.
Okay, let me ask you this then. You buy tickets to see Roots on Broadway starring Denzel Washington, right? Thinking that you're going to see Denzel Washington in Roots, right? I don't know why it's going on Broadway, but either way, there's just the scenario. Then, all of a sudden, the night before the performance, he drops out, and now it's Jussie Smollett. Would you want your money back? Because you pay your money to see the performance of Roots with Denzel Washington. He dropped out.
It doesn't matter. Like, I paid to see Roots.
But now it's...
They do it all the time, though. Like, it's like...
but now it's Jussie Smollett.
People pay money.
Would you want your money back? Because it's like, this guy.
No. The parallel is not really the same either because.
Well, in a sense, because
Denzel Washington is the dude selling tickets, like. But if Denzel Washington was like, "I'm sick, I can't perform," then I'm not gonna want my money back. It's one thing to be like, we fired Denzel, or we're just replacing him tonight. We're not. It's like when you buy tickets to like a baseball game or whatever, and you go expecting to see like whatever. You buy Yankees tickets, and you expect to see Aaron Judge and all these guys play, and then you get there and it's their day off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you go back and get your money back for those tickets?
Yeah, and see, even though you're paying for the performance and watching your team, but you want to see
everybody. You want to see the guys you want to see. They do it in preseason. Fucking Patriots preseason game, like motherfuckers bought preseason tickets. They spent almost as much as regular season tickets. And they didn't see Tom Brady, but for like 2 quarters.
But they saw him lost against the Giants again.
He didn't even play.
Either way, the Patriots still lost to the Giants again.
Oh, well, there's that. He's making the digs, man. He's making the digs. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you never know, like, what the situation is all I'm saying. Like, he could have woke up at 8 o'clock and was feeling real good about playing football.
Yeah.
And then went to the trainers and was like, you know what? Now, obviously, it's always in the back of your head, like, if this is the last time I'm getting injured. If I get hurt again, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But also, he told the ownership a week ago.
But see,
so it's also about like when the information gets delivered.
Yeah.
Because nobody on the team was surprised because everybody on the team already knew.
Yeah.
Per Adam Schefter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just the story just was
because everybody was giving Adam Schefter a hard time too about like, well, why would you do this during the game? And he was like, fuck you. Like,
yeah.
My job is to break news. Like, it doesn't matter when the news happens.
Supposedly, he was at like somebody's 75th birthday.
Yeah, he said he was at his like mother-in-law's 75th birthday.
And then he ended up leaving it to drop the story. Like, sometimes you gotta
because you gotta be first. He was on Dan Patrick. Shout out to Dan Patrick. Yeah, he's one of my favorite dudes to listen to. But he was on Dan Patrick and he was talking about like, look, I could have waited. He's like, I called people to see if they wanted me to wait. And nobody answered the phone. And, in his business, he gets paid for being the first one.
Yep.
So what would have happened if he would have held it like, I don't want to.
And then
somebody else finds that information like me.
Yeah.
And I break that shit on Twitter.
And people like, B, whatever. You think you Adam Schefter?
Yeah, right?
Like, come on.
Telling you, B. Seriously?
Give it a second. Give it a second.
Yeah. Right? And then Sunday comes and the dude retires anyway.
Yeah.
And then, boom, now I get a SportsCenter contract because I broke some shit.
Be like, Twitter. yo, he's on it. Yo, he got some reliable sources.
Right?
Yo.
I hit him with my Stephen A.
Oh, yeah. It's preposterous.
But yeah, so like I'm okay with it. I mean, Gronk retired,
and you see
people retire when they're hurt. I just think it's the new wave now, though. Well, like this whole like young athlete is not about playing 15, 20, 30 years in the league. They're like, I'm gonna come in. I'm going to play my 6 years or whatever, and then I'm going to get my big contract, and then maybe I'll play that contract out.
Yeah.
But the second that the shit gets too hard or I get hurt, I'm done. Nobody wants to get CTE. Nobody wants to fucking, like, there's so many NFL dudes that played, like, in the 70s and 80s and 90s. They could barely walk right now.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, is that part of the appeal of football was to have warriors on the field. Warriors that were combating at a sport that was grueling. And part of it was a badge of honor where your fingers are crooked, or you had to cut off a toe, or those were like little badges of honor of being a football player back then. It was like the type of injuries that you had, It's like, oh yeah, I got this one. I dislocated this arm in this game, and I popped it back in, and quarterback threw it to me, and I got the touchdown. It's like little glory stories.
Yeah, like
but now people don't want that shit.
Pictures of Torrey Holt's hands that was in Sports Illustrated.
Oh yeah,
shit look
Ronnie Lott
mangled.
Oh my goodness, Ronnie Lott, what he did to play. So it's like those were the stories that people wanted to have as football players. Nowadays, it's like they're not fitting for them type of stories. They just fitting to get that money. And then on top of it, it's like, okay, in the process of me getting this money, how can I prolong it? Because for the longest, even before Gronk, because people are trying to, like you said, is trying to give Gronk a lot of credit for his stance with CBD, but there's football players that been on the legal marijuana scene for a long time, talking about how the NFL is quick to push the painkillers on you, and the result of the painkillers was kidney failure.
Right.
So you could pass drug tests as long as you put yourself in a position to get kidney failure down the road. They was cool with that. And then it's painkillers, because Brett Favre was hooked on painkillers for a hot second. That was a big thing.
Is that why he started doing those Wranglers commercials?
And the Copper Fit.
The Copper Fit.
Oh, yeah, the Wranglers with the U. The U cut. But, so then when they was pushing marijuana, and Ricky Williams was the one dude that really had to come back to the league, because the Miami Dolphins was like, nah, nigga, we own you.
Yeah, right.
You got to pay us back. So he had to
come on back to work, Ricky.
Yeah. Door's still open because you still got a paycheck from us.
Right. The Patriots did the same thing with Gronk, though. They put him on the injured reserve something list.
Oh yeah.
Injured retired or something. It's some list where it's like basically if he decides to come back to the league in the next like 2 years or till the end of his contract, he's he got to play for the Patriots no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Like same thing happened in Detroit. Like Megatron was like, they were like, yo, if he comes back, because everybody thought he was gonna like wait it out or buy out his contract, so he'd come play in New England. But
Megatron was another one that after his football career got into the legal marijuana business, and speaking about the benefits for football players and helping them actually recoup from a lot of the injuries that they occur on the field. But there was other players, and like
I honestly think
Gronk
is getting the attention because he's not talking about legalizing marijuana. He's talking about CBD.
Yeah,
and CBD doesn't have any THC in it, and
that's what a lot of people don't understand. People are just looking at it as weed,
right?
You know,
like CBD doesn't you can't get high from CBD. It's like a painkiller. It's a pain mask, really.
Really, what I say is it's to kind of boil it down, and people could probably get into the science of it all. It's like non-alcoholic beer. It's beer, but it doesn't have the intoxicating effect of beer. You know, you get the taste, you get certain benefits of it all, but it's not beer. Yeah, it's
not, and it's like it's a. I mean, I use it topically for like my joints or whatever, and there's no like you don't get high from CBD. You can smoke it.
Yeah, you don't get drunk from O'Doul's.
Right. You know what I mean? But O'Doul's also is not like it doesn't have any of the effects of like
beer
at all. It's
it doesn't have any benefit
taste,
other than
maybe.
it. Yeah, that's the only benefit.
I've never had an O'Doul's, so I don't really know what non-alcoholic
I don't even waste
like.
my time with that bullshit.
But the true story is that I think the NFL is behind it because there's like, well, it's not weed. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it still has a bunch of like ingredients that'll show up on the ban list. But also so does Robitussin. So it's like, like they need to find a like. And I get it. Doping is intricate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of the things that they use in the dope process are similar products to like what they put in like cold medicine and other things because it's like that. But it's not the active ingredient in the cold medicine. Yeah. It's like some small ingredient that is like...
Part of it also looks as if you're trying to mask something. So there's a lot of masking ingredients like, oh, wait, what are you trying to hide? So, nothing. Yeah. Like, nah, you're trying to hide something, so therefore you're guilty. Right. Like, oh, I didn't take anything that was on... And a lot of players get caught up in this. It's like, wait, I didn't test for anything. I think this is how... Who's that Patriot player that got caught up? I think this is how he got tripped up. It's like, wait, I didn't get caught with an actual banned substance like, human growth hormones or steroids. I got caught with something that was a masking agent and it looked like I was trying to hide something when it's like, yo... I wasn't trying to hide shit. Like, what are you talking about? So, you get caught up in that kind of circular confusion with it all. Because even with the whole CBD thing, CBD is like you were saying, it could be more topical cream. But with the whole marijuana, or the whole as a whole with the THC, is to also help you totally. And real fast fact, I didn't know that Joe Montana actually had a business dealing with legal marijuana. And even deeper in that fast fact, Jay-Z's working with him. Or trying to partnership
with Joe Montana?
With Joe Montana.
Yo, Jay-Z, just be popping up everywhere, man. I can't even, you can't hate the man's,
Yo, he's like the Toasties. And yo, that's who he is. He just pops up like, yo, I'm gonna get some of this money and whoops, pop out.
Hey. I'm trying to be like Jay-Z. I'm trying to pop in.
Hey.
Get the bag.
Toasties.
Jay-Z just showing up for the bag.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I don't even think he cares at this point that he might be getting a little bit exploited.
Well, it's the nature of the beast. It's a gift and a curse.
Right. It's like, yo, we should get Jay-Z because Jay-Z could get us to the hood. Mm-hmm. And they call Jay-Z, and they probably say to him, Jay-Z, you want this bag of money? We're trying to get into the hood. And he's like, how much?
And then they're like, well, this amount, X, Y, and Z. He was like, no, I want A, B, and C, and you need to up that offer.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, all right.
Easy. And then what might he do? Get Memphis Bleek a job.
Right.
you know? So it is what it is, and I'm not going to get any further into that.
I'm not going to pretend like I'm not going to take the bag for some advertising type shit, or I just got to put my name on it. Is it going to create jobs? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now, get it. There's the whole, moral situation. Are we making the hood worse or blah, blah, blah? And, I don't think that... I think that
Yeah,
and it's a touchy subject, right? Because you're
it really is. There's a lot of angles to it,
and
too.
there's a lot of things happening, like even in, say, like Detroit right now. There's a huge, like, resurgence in the city.
The gentrification of the
places that were empty are no longer empty. They're now storefronts. And there's a lot of money being pumped into the city right now. And, you know, the city's on an upswing, but it's also, like, becoming, like, very gentrified. Or, if you want to, I mean, historically, it's going back to where it was in the 50s when it was just like Detroit was all white. You know what I'm saying? So, but that neither here nor there. It's like you want to be happy for your city because, like, the money is coming in. Yeah, but you also see, like, you know,
people forget there was a time when cab drivers wouldn't go to Brooklyn. But now it got to the point where Brooklyn actually got a basketball team and they're stealing players from the Knicks.
Right.
So
and it's like you gotta decide in your head, like, is it better for the city overall? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Where people will want to come. Mm-hmm. You know, and maybe, like, those jobs will be available, like, or is it
going to be safer for me?
Right. Is it going to be safe now? If I have to have my head on a swivel because some fucking heroin addict needs his next fix and now I get
jump out the bush on you,
cracked in the head with a lead pipe? Or, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. Like, you're also like mad at the same time because it's like all this new development is so expensive that it's like pricing out the hood. You know what I'm saying? And the jobs are not always available for the hood because of whatever education and whatnot.
The real deal issue of gentrification really lies with the banks and how they let out loans and at the interest rates that they allow those loans compared to, say, non-minorities versus minorities. So that is part of making that growth possible in a lot of those downtrodden neighborhoods that I've seen. And it's tough. It's really tough. And I'm not somebody with any solution for that right now, so...
Nah, I mean, I wish I had a better answer, but at the end of the day, like, I'm just kind of happy that that people want to go to Detroit for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you could talk back about, like, damn, I remember when Detroit was bad and shit. You know? You walk down the street and you get punched in your face for some, like,
you know, like, there was a time when I first moved back, that downtown be empty at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just float into downtown to work. And then when work was done, downtown was like a little ghost town and shit.
See,
there's people downtown all the time.
I remember when Brooklyn, around the corner where my sister lives, bodega used to be open all hours of the night. So at like 1 o'clock, you could go around the corner to the bodega, get yourself a Guinness, some wraps, and probably like a Snapple or some other juice or some shit. And then go back home, right? And everything's cool. Now motherfucker closes at 10 o'clock. Like damn, B, like 10 o'clock. And it's not even like a soft 10. It's a hard 10 because the lights be like starting to flicker off at like 9:57. Like, yo, can I get a hot sandwich? Nah, the grill is off, man. Like,
shit.
Like, yeah, man, yo. But hey, I could get a craft beer now. So I just got to get a craft beer at like 9 o'clock. before they start shutting shit down.
Yeah.
So, and then, you know, some of the meats now is organic and no GMOs. So, hey, yeah, that's kind of nice, but I don't feel like paying an extra $3 for that shit. Yo, let me get that. Let me get that
it's
meat with the
healthier,
GMOs.
but it's more expensive. You know what I mean? It's safer, but it costs more to live there. And
yeah, let me get the sandwich with the GMOs, B.
You're like, damn, I wish it didn't cost so much to live here, but it's safer. So it's like you got to kind of make a decision as to what you want to do. It's like moving to the suburbs, you know what I'm saying? And like I wonder sometimes if the people that complain about their town, about their cities being gentrified, would move to the suburbs if they could afford it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's not the same. Fucking all these white people living here, and like everything's so much more expensive. But if you had the cash, would you have moved out of the city a long time ago and moved to the suburbs?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, are you staying in the city because it's cheap to live? And if you had the money, would you still stay in the city?
Well, some people...
Or would you move to those gentrified, to those wider suburban neighborhoods?
Well, some people will be
safe.
like, you know what? I'm 3 generations and gangsters in them. So I'm going to stay right here where I'm living, and I'm going to be part of the turnaround. So I'm not moving. So I got the money to move, but I'm going to just be here. So there's some people that got that mentality.
Oh, yeah, no. And those people, like, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, and I did quote CB4.
I saw that. I saw that. I'm just, sometimes you just gotta let it, like, you know, waft over.
Yeah, I like to just slide it in the conversation with like, wait, did that motherfucker just quote CB4? Oh man, is that MC Gusto? I ain't no motherfucking rapper. But kind of make a little transition switch, sort of Chapelle shit, huh?
I saw some of the Chapelle shit.
Some?
I haven't watched the whole. I got home. I was like, oh shit, Chapelle. Let me go sit down and watch this shit.
I'm not about the spoilers.
Like an old motherfucker. I fell asleep right around the time when he was talking about abortion.
So me bringing up Jussie Smollett didn't really hit home with you then, huh?
No.
You see?
So I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I was trying to watch it, man.
I was trying to be sneaky with the reference. I thought you already saw the whole thing. That's why I brought him up. That's why I brought him up, because Chapelle touched base on that.
From what I saw, man, like, Chapelle's the GOAT right now.
Oh, yeah.
Chapelle's the GOAT. Like, I seen him live a couple years ago when he was over here in Providence.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
I saw him at Radio City Music Hall a couple of years back with my sister.
And I feel like it's one thing to see, like, a comic on, like, Netflix or whatever, or like on their HBO special.
Because it's edited.
And it's another thing to see them like live. And, you know, I've been lucky enough to see like a lot of comics live. And so like when I say like these like my favorite comics, I've seen them live. I haven't seen, like, aside from the edited versions of their comedy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when you see a person live, you can really feel the energy of what's happening. And like, Chapelle's the GOAT, man. Like, Chris Rock was the GOAT. Chapelle's the GOAT now. You
know what? And off mic, I know we was talking about this, and now that we're coming up on our 2nd year anniversary, or the anniversary, our first year done. Anyway, how you all want to look at it?
Hey, we're coming up on celebrating being on the air for a year.
Yeah, all right.
Giving y'all that consistent fire.
Oh yeah,
that hot, spitting hot fire. The Dylon. Right now, for sure. Seriously though.
But nah, like I was good. But I know we was talking about coming up with another Mount Rushmore, because we had the Mount Rushmore of R&B. Where, do you remember who was on the Mount Rushmore? I remember it was I think it was Stevie Wonder, Mary J. Blige.
How would I remember that shit? That was like a huge
Usher.
It was like weeks of show, right? Yeah, it was like a weird.
And the fourth one.
It was like a weird. Was it?
Yeah, it was during March Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking though, like we could probably do a Mount Rushmore of comedians, because because there's a lot of good comedians, because we've had a couple local comedians on the show here with Dale Cover. We had Mo Green from Connecticut on the show. There's a couple of other people that I've seen also, but in the big grand scheme of things is what I saw Tracy Morgan live long time ago in East Providence. Saw Chapelle.
I'm not a huge fan of Tracy Morgan's comedy. I think he's a better comedic actor than he is a stand-up comic.
See, I'm from Brooklyn, so a lot of his jokes kind of hit home with me. Because, like, the last OG, the show that he got on TBS is my shit. Because when he went to prison, he remembered Brooklyn that way. When he got out of prison, Brooklyn is not the same Brooklyn. So he had to make his adjustments. And it's a nice and well-written show. And I think Jordan Peele is the executive producer with that as well. But yeah, it's a well-written show. But nah, I'm a Tracy Morgan dude. But I don't know, like, if I would put him on the Mount Rushmore, because I saw the other day how you posted about Keenan being the best dude on Saturday Night Live, and I've actually longest tenor.
Yeah.
But I know me and my old roommate long time ago, we was talking about the best people from Saturday Night Live. And we kind of had, like, people that we liked. I liked Fred Armistead at the time. Tim Nettles, he was kind of on the outskirts. But I was looking at people that had, like, ill characters. Like,
right.
Will Ferrell had some real boss characters. Eddie Murphy.
Right, Eddie Murphy.
Okay. But yeah, like, there's a lot of comedians and a lot of people get overlooked. Like, he passed away recently, Patrice.
Oh, Patrice O'Neal, yeah.
Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal is one of the funniest dudes on the planet, yo.
Yeah.
Patrice O'Neal's like, he's like the Big L of comedy. Because everybody you ask about him is like, yo, that dude is fucking, he was great. And
you see, like, even with Patrice O'Neal, like, and Patrice O'Neal was kind of the Robin Harris of his era.
Yeah.
So it was like, you see how there's like an evolution of things, because, again, kind of off mic, I know we've been talking about, and I forgot who brought it up, about, another comedian that was on the show was Bad Lad. And he was talking about how East Providence on Wednesdays, they have their workshop shit. So this is something that I kind of been looking at and trying to work out in my head.
Hey, real quick, we got the windows open at the studio right now. So if you heard them sirens,
that's the sound of the police.
We just want you to know we do the show from the hood. We don't go to the.
Nah, I mean, we in these streets.
We in these streets here. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you that hardcore, tightly packaged.
Yeah, Andem Street Studio. We in the streets. In the studio.
We in the studio, man. But we just got the windows open, and so if you hear the sirens and the noises and shit,
yeah, it's real time.
That's quality,
real time conversation.
Real time conversations. We not editing that shit out neither.
No, it's like being on the stoop in Brooklyn. just sitting out on the stoop, just shooting the breeze and just having a talk. And just be like, yo, what do you think about such and such?
Hey, man, we can shoot the shit from the stoop, but in the wintertime, it's going to be cold to the motherfucker.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell
you know what I'm saying? We don't got no heated porches in this room. You would think all places like
and
where
some of them gentrified motherfuckers might be like, are you guys going to be done pretty soon? Because I got to go to the farmer's market and I need to pass by. Okay, guy. Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm done, B.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
That sounds like a real story.
Yeah. There's a guy on the block, and I swear to Moses, this is his whole scene. Every time I'm back in Brooklyn, right? There's this one dude. Every time we're on the stoop, it's me and my uncle and probably my cousin or whoever else kind of combination of people that we got. But it's usually me and my uncle. That's the base right there. So me and my uncle Kurt, my favorite uncle, ... named Kurt, because he's my only uncle named Kurt. But either way, we'll be standing there chilling. The one guy, he comes out of his way and goes, "Hey guys, how you doing?" Like, number one, just the fact that he got extra bright on me, like, "Hey," I'm like, "Oh, I'm good. How you doing?" Like, "I'm doing well, and yourself?" I'm doing pretty decent. How about you? It's like, "Oh yeah, well, it's a nice day to get at it." Like, "Yeah, it's a great day to have a great day, huh?" He's like, yeah, you're sure right about that. And then he will walk away. "All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get going, and I'll be right back, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side."
No, you won't. You won't catch me.
Yeah, all right. We'll see about that. So after he walks by, me and my uncle, we hit the blunt again. We're like, "Yo, what the fuck is this shit?"
Hey, man, it's the weird shit that happens in the neighborhoods when you get more diversity.
Was he trying to hit the blunt or something? Or what was his whole scene? Like, he came in extra hot, like, "Hey!" Like, whoa.
Maybe he was trying to hit the blunt.
Yes, indeed.
Who knows? You never know. Maybe he was afraid to ask, you know what I mean? He thought he'd just show up in the cypher and you would just pass it to him because that's how it works, right?
No, but
when he talked to his black friend Rodney and was like, "Yo, how can I get them to share the blunt with me?" And he was probably like, "Yo, just walk up in the circle.
Yo,
and they'll just pass that shit to you."
So this is the thing.
That's what he was doing.
So he goes back to Rodney at work. He's like, "Hey, bro. So Rodney, I tried what you suggested, and it didn't seem to work this time." Rodney's like, "All right, so yeah, what you do?" Like, I approached him. "Okay, so yeah, how'd you approach him?" I just walked up and said, "Hey," and it's like, "Wait, did you say hey, or did you do what you like to usually do?" It's like, what? What do you mean? He's like, "Hey!" It's like, that sounds about right. Like, yeah, you can't be rolling up on niggas and being like, "Hey," and number two, don't call them niggas.
Right?
Yeah, you can't go, "Hey!" Like, what the fuck? Like, where you come from? Like, making me cough out all my smoke and shit. Like,
hey, man. Who the fuck are you, cop?
Yo, narc. Yo, for real. You guys smoking that Mary Jane? What? Mary Jane? What are you talking about? Mary Jane? I don't know the name of the weed. I think it's pistachio. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. A deeper purple. I don't know. Shades of deeper purple. But, yeah. So, where I can score some grass? Score some grass? Like, who uses...
I don't know, man. You got some weird dudes in your neighborhood, man.
No, there's certain terminologies that tells that they're a cop. Score some grass. Number one, who wants to score anything?
I don't think anybody's saying
score
anymore.
You see?
I want to say that even the cops are not using that shit. They're saying that they got the old school cop in the briefing that's like,
hey yo, you know where I could cop some weed?
Just tell them, just use this term, and then they're like, nah, we can't use those terms. They'll get a shot right now. I think cops are more hip than we give them credit.
Nah, unless it's like police academy and they're like, you know what? We're going to train this dude to do the wrong thing all the time. Like, this dude, he's going to go out there and say, score some weed. Oh, I could go back to the vehicle and get some. Only cops call them vehicles.
That's not true. It's not true. It's more of a military thing to me. Like, because I sometimes use vehicle. I'm not like, hey,
okay,
I have to go move my vehicle, but
okay, you're trying to score some grass, and you have to go back to the vehicle and get your money.
Dude, this is not like the early '80s, man. Nobody's saying that sentence anymore. nobody's putting those words together.
Well,
nobody.
I'm telling you, it's the New Age Police Academy. You train that one dude.
No.
Right? And be like, you know what? Fuck that guy. You know?
Oh, maybe if it's on some fuck that guy, but like, they're not training it like that anymore.
Not purposely.
Man. They're not training it like that anymore. Yeah. Hey, real quick, they fucking ran out of Popeye's chicken sandwiches, man.
Oh, where?
They ran out of those motherfuckers.
Damn, I was thinking about going there after this.
They said they was taking them off the shelves and shit. I think they're on some bullshit. They made like $20 million in 7 days. And then they were like, we about to shut this chicken sandwich shit down on these foods real quick to see what the thirst is really like. Then they're going to bring them back and charge like $5, $6 for them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, the first one, that was a discount.
Yeah, that was just a taste.
Now you got that taste in your mouth, and you need these chicken sandwiches now, don't you?
Yeah, try to play it like the McRib.
Oh, man.
You see?
Fucking love the McRib.
See?
That shit ain't even good for you neither. That's just...
See?
It's like the worst shit.
See what I mean?
Ever. And I was real mad when they put like onions on it one year, like pickles or some shit.
Yeah, I know you're not a pickles guy. I know they put the pickles on McRibs.
Put my rib sandwich on and just put the bread and the sauce.
Just press my rib sandwich together and just keep the motherfucking pickles off that shit.
That's it, man. I was so pissed.
I asked for pickles?
Yo, you know what?
Slapping it out of their hands.
Motherfuckers is like trying to like Mandela affect the whole world and that. Like, remember when you could get a hot chocolate without whipped cream?
Yeah.
And now whipped cream's like standing on a hot chocolate, and if you ask for it without whipped cream, they look at you like,
yeah.
What? What do you mean?
Sprinkle with some peppermint and chocolate dust?
Yeah, like, just give me my fucking hot chocolate, man. I don't need whipped cream. If I want a whipped cream, I ask for that shit.
Yeah.
Like they just started putting shit on food like it was like always there. Like powdered sugar on your pancakes.
Huh. Yeah, you know what? I never noticed that about the powdered sugar.
They just put it on your pancakes and your French toast, like.
Nah, that's the shit that we had in the commercial. You want your shit looking like in the commercial, right?
No. I want motherfucking pancakes, man. I don't want.
Well, you should have said something.
I don't want donuts.
Yeah, that's true.
I want pancakes, or I want a French toast. Like, who puts powdered sugar on a French toast? Now everybody's coming with that.
It's a good thing we don't have the visuals.
Right? This dude is doing LeBron James with the powder and shit.
Yeah. Like, yeah, this is a motherfucking masterpiece.
What is
clapping their hands over you.
Now everybody's with the flavored butter. Like everywhere you get like the cinnamon butter. No fucking cinnamon butter, dog.
Yo.
However, the raspberry butter up at Foxwoods at the Cedars.
There was an apricot butter that I ended up having with some pretzels. That was the best shit that I had.
Dog, I feel you.
I actually went home. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? Went to the store, got the sweet cream butter, got some apricot.
Oh, you tried to make that shit at your house? Damn, son.
I'm like, yo, this shit got me like, yo, I'm gonna make my own motherfucking crack at home, B.
Right?
They ain't got me go be on these streets looking for no motherfucking apricot butter. Like, yo, y'all got some apricot butter?
Yeah. My lady took me to this restaurant called Cedars up at the casino and shit. And they had raspberry butter.
Yes.
And I put that shit on like a pretzel roll.
Yes.
And I was like, this is the most delicious shit.
I had that shit too.
Of life. Like, that I'm still thinking about it. My birthday was in February, dog.
Yo, I'm telling you,
we almost at the end
I had
of the
that
year.
Same shit
and
too.
I'm like, God damn. I need more of that raspberry, babe. We're gonna have to go to the fucking
store,
Cedars and shit. So that and the mango salsa, the Newman's own mango salsa.
Yeah.
That shit is delicious too.
Be hanging out by the swing door, and when the swing door opens, you try to holler at the cook. Hey yo, my man. Got any more of that raspberry butter I can take
next time
home?
I go there, I'm just going to be like, don't even give me regular butter, man. Just give me this all raspberry butter.
Yeah.
Like, don't even waste your time with the other shit.
Woo. See, and
somewhere Tony's like, don't eat the butter, dog.
Don't eat the butter. and because of the song, and people probably forgot about the song, but, oh, man, on some steak, like a nice cut steak, and have some truffle butter on it. Now, mind you how I preferenced it, how the song kind of put a taint. Damn, even that statement. Damn, no pun intended, but it kind of put a taint on truffle butter.
I mean,
on a steak, like a nice butter with truffle oil. You can't even say it without it being gross.
Even before the song, it was because
gross. Truffle's a mushroom. Oh, you don't like mushrooms, do you?
No.
See, so that's different. See, for me, that's a nice thing, and then a nice wine to go with it.
As soon as it made it into the Urban Dictionary as what it is widely known as now.
Yeah. That's why
in urban circles.
And that's why I preferenced it by saying
somewhere in a mansion somebody's putting truffle butter on a steak. Like the actual truffle butter.
Yeah. Jeeves, let me get some of that truffle butter. And Jeeves happened to be a young black guy. I'd be like, yo man, motherfucking snapping your fingers, motherfucking calling me Jeeves. You know my name is Jeffrey.
And you get that Urban Dictionary
like,
version
I
of
got
truffle
your
butter.
truffle butter, bitch. Like, yo, it's
that's
like
gross,
that.
Man. That's gross.
Yeah, I know. I don't want motherfuckers fucking around with my food. But,
hey, don't eat truffle butter though. That shit is bad for your soul.
Yeah, but kind of going back to that whole Popeye's chicken thing. And I saw KFC with the meatless chicken too.
Yo, don't eat that shit either, man. Like, they're trying to appeal to the vegans. And here's the thing. They're vegans. If you don't eat meat because of the cruelty, like, you shouldn't even be trying to eat fake chicken, right? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'd rather just have the real meat or not have it. Like,
well, I'm paying real meat prices.
And you're getting real meat calories.
Yeah.
And like that Impossible Burger is like only 30 calories less than a real Whopper.
I was just about to bring it to that too, because the other thing about the KFC chicken, even though it's meatless, is are you cooking it in vegan oil? Because if you're cooking it with that chicken shit, it's like...
It's the same shit.
It's the same shit. And then even with the Impossible Burger, a lot of vegans was getting heated because they're putting regular mayonnaise that has egg in it on the burger, and then using regular cheese that is made from however they process that shit. So people getting heated, like real vegans, like, yo, yeah, it's meatless, but it's not a vegan sandwich. I'm like, we never said it was a vegan sandwich. We just said it was meatless.
Right.
So that's your problem.
Right.
You know? Like, oh,
because
no.
I'm sure KFC is not frying. They don't have like a special
fryer,
vegan fryer later for the meatless.
They had to empty out that fryer later, drain all of that oil that they had.
Yeah,
right?
nah.
Wipe it down, disinfect it, make sure that there's no kind of meat byproduct particles anywhere, and then fill it up with different kind of oil.
Nah, B, that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Unless they like bring in a little fryer.
No, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. It's impossible. There's part of that impossible. Is it Beyond Meat or Impossible Meat brand?
Yeah.
They make this shit with mad chemicals, so it's not good for you anyway.
Yeah, the Monsanto shit.
But also, like vegan. If I see a vegan dude eating the chicken, I'm gonna just laugh at him because they call him a fake vegan because they're grilling that shit and putting that shit on the same burners and the same grill same grill space.
Oh, it tastes like real chicken.
Frying that shit in the same. Damn, it's the same batter. Like and realistically, they might not even be putting the Impossible chicken shit in the vegan batter.
You know what, too?
They're using the same batter that they tainting it with fucking regular chicken in that bitch.
You know what, too? You know what I was thinking? Later. You know what I was thinking? Because I had it a while ago, a couple of months, probably like a month or so ago. Had monkfish. Monkfish tastes just like lobster. How much monkfish is on some of these lobster rolls? You're paying lobster prices for something that is cheaper in price.
For like a $5 fish.
Because lobster's $7.99 a pound, and that's even a good deal in some places. I don't know what lobster prices are. I just get them when I want them. But then monkfish is $2-3 less. Right? It has the same kind of texture, and if you eat thinking that it's lobster, hey, you're thinking it's lobster.
Right.
So, how many people actually eat monkfish?
Probably a lot.
And that was the thing too with olive oil. A while ago, they had something where a lot of this pure olive oil, quote unquote, air quotes, was really not pure olive oil.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of scams and schemers out there.
Of course, man. Like, listen. All I'm saying is to my vegan friends, because I do have a few vegan friends or vegan-like friends. I have a few vegan friends, and I have a few like vegan-like friends. They're like vegan adjacent.
They don't eat the meat, but they still got the leather coat.
Yeah, or they still eat fish or some shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're like predominantly more vegetarian than anything, but it's still like adjacent.
Yeah, they want to have superpowers of a vegan.
Yeah, they're vegan, but they wear leather and. They got all the new Jordans.
So they're like the superhero that's not naturally a superhero like Superman. They're somebody that has a bunch of gadgets like a Batman.
Like a Batman, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, to my vegan friends and my vegan adjacent friends, don't eat that impossible shit, man. Especially if you first of all, fast food's just bad for you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good Whopper every once in a while, but yeah, don't eat that shit, guys. It's just not good for you.
See, the thing that
just eat like salads and shit, man. Like, and black bean burger though. Black bean burger is real good.
Well, see, the problem is that especially in America, American society has been heavy consumers in processed foods. So, a lot of good foods are heavily processed. Like, cheeses. That's
for
why.
sure.
That's why I can
But I
see
mean-
where Tony doesn't like cheese.
But I mean, a black bean burger, or I like to call it a black bean patty. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That shit is delicious. So just eat that shit, man. Don't eat that Impossible Meat shit.
I like
Don't
to
eat
make
the fake-
salmon croquettes. That's one of my favorite things to make. Salmon croquettes and make a nice little dipping sauce to the side. Like a homemade tartar sauce.
I just like my salmon on the grill. Or like stir fried with
if you only have like a little bit of salmon, then you got to stretch it out for a family. Like salmon croquettes with the breading helps you stretch out that food.
or pan fried salmon as well, like in the skillet.
Damn, man, talking all this seafood and I haven't been to the beach and try to make it full circle, huh? Got to get to that Red Parrot and get some motherfucking food.
Yeah, man, we had to make a trip to the Red Parrot. We have to see if we do the show up there.
Hashtag label out.
Hashtag label out.
Get some free food, some sampling, like we're on the Phantom Gourmet and shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Damn, we should try that.
I'm gonna. I'm already like sending text messages.
Yeah. We got to rebrand the show so that way we get free food, especially during football season too.
Hey, come on, just send us free shit, man.
You in a fantasy league?
I'm supposed to be in one of the drafts. Supposed to be tomorrow, but I don't know how many people's in the league, man. I'm about to come back and dominate a fantasy league.
Hey, if anything, we don't have the visuals, but you got your Detroit Lions. I got my Pittsburgh Steelers shit on. Right, we can wear this shit again. and the world may never know.
Hey, listen, I wear my jerseys every Sunday. It's my traditional shit. I throw my jersey on.
All right.
And I get into
we gotta work something out where we get together for like a little bit of football, man.
And I work like every Sunday, man.
Well, you work Sunday nights though, right?
This week I'm on Sunday day.
Oh damn.
Yeah, every once in a while it changes.
Hey, but, Labor Day weekend, man. Titties don't stop.
That's it. We're open. We're open. Come go get your barbecue pregame. Titties in your face.
Legs and eggs. Your place don't do legs and eggs.
Nah. We do titties in your face.
Oh, okay.
Boobs and brunch.
Boobs and brunch. There it is.
Boobs and brunch. But it's, come to the club, man. Holla at your mans. I'll be there all day tomorrow during the daytime.
All right.
And then I'm tip my mom's out for her birthday.
Oh, yeah, you got that too.
And then Monday we're going to be there, too. It's open, full schedule. Come down. Get you some Labor Day titties in your face.
Damn. I gotta break some ones, huh? They don't like them pennies from heaven shit. Yeah, that's an instant way to get me kicked out. I'm not down for that. Yeah, all right. So, that being the case, is that another Saturday conversation?
Shit,
What
we got to do? We got anything to shamelessly self-promote, plug, man? Catch us out on all the fucking places where you can get the podcast.
Spotify.
Spreaker, Spotify.
iHeartRadio. YouTube.
Motherfucking Castbox. Google Podcasts. Apple Music.
Apple Podcasts or Apple Music?
I think it's on. You can get there from Apple Music.
Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. Do both of them.
Motherfucking, did we already say YouTube? Yeah,
Facebook.
We already say YouTube. Facebook.
Instagram. We gotta update the Instagram.
We got the Instagram page. We got the Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? You can find us each individually on all the social medias.
Oh yeah, DJ Ironmonkey.
You know what I'm saying? Caveman, Cave World Entertainment, Daryl. Just fucking search my government, man. Let's take you to all the rest of them. Yeah. If you don't know my government name, then we ain't really friends.
Oh, well. Hey, but I got my new podcast out there, man.
New podcast.
The QCP SummerSlam. Now, QCP is Quality Control Process. That's why I have like the little skits where the guy is talking about quality control. And it was kind of like going to the beach and trying to cram in a little bit of work, but then you get sidetracked with your emotions and shit going on, where it's kind of like a wrestling match. So I got a lot of skits from wrestling, some new R&B music, some nice little vibe shit to go along. So yeah, I'm on Spotify, Facebook, Google Play, and I gotta update my YouTube shit and Instagram. But yeah, DJ Ironmonkey. I'll let your boy. And the shit's for free. You know, no gimmicks. You don't have to sign up and then download anything, you know. You could just stream it for free or download it for free.
Word.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I don't really got too much going on, man. Just check me out on the social medias. Make sure you click in that subscribe button.
Yes.
And the follow buttons on all these outlets. You know what I'm saying? So we can, you know, spread the word for us and help us out with it. We're still workshopping the
what the social media scene?
No. What we gonna call our followers?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our Saturday conversationalists.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta workshop that. The convos, the convies. Yeah, I gotta smoke a little bit more weed and figure that one out. But yeah, man, Labor Day weekend.
Everybody have a good, safe Labor Day.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Mom Dukes.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Andem Street Studios.
Yes.
Shout out to the homie Will for letting us come in here and
bless the place.
Do the cast from here. Episode 47.
47.
In the books.
Yep.
We out.
Peace.
And so there's where the applause comes in right here.